All right, we're back on the record. Mr. Mason.
I have three defendants on this morning's docket. The first is Sherryl Taube. She has 4 cases. I think we have them all on today's docket. 2013 CT 35448, 2013 CT 4753A, 2015 CT 2955A, 2015 CT 1632A. Ms. Taube is approaching. For the record, Jeffrey Mason. Ms. Taube is going to be entering a plea. We'd asked the court, I need to make sure that she enters this freely, knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I do believe that this is what she wants to do instead of going forward to trial. However, I think I need a little more time to actually go over her rights with her.
All right, so I know, just for the record, I know that there's a gap in time for this record this morning, but we recessed for almost an hour. You're saying to me you need more time?
I do need more time.
Okay, this case is set for trial. You can determine what it is you wish to do, but the trial date, is it November 6th or the 7th?
It is. The 6th.
9 o'clock in the morning is jury selection, so I'm looking at a trial date on the 6th.
Yes, Your Honor. May we come back on an 8:30 docket to enter a plea with the court before then?
And frankly, Mr. Mason, I thought that's what was happening today, which was the reason why the court has been waiting for you and Ms. Taube. This case is years old.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm not inclined to set it on another docket and then wait. The trial date has been set. Ms. Taube can decide what it is she wants to do, but I'm looking for you all to pick a jury on that trial date.
And Your Honor, the only reason that I'm asking for additional time is that Ms. Taube is 70 years old, 70. She was born in 1947. She has extensive medical conditions that I put into the file. I do believe that she wants the negotiation, she wants to plead to the court. The state has a recommendation that they plan to make. I don't know whether the state intends to make the same recommendation after today. However, as an officer of the court, I need to be sure that what she does is freely, knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily made. I do believe she wants to resolve this. She seemed interested in what the recommendation is, and she does seem to want it. But I need to make sure that she knows every sentence on the 2-page document.
Well, one of the things I would encourage your client to do is to meet with you before you walk into court. Court started at 9 o'clock. It's 11:25 at this time. And I have literally waited for an hour with nothing to do other than to sit here. And granted, I do have other things to do.
Yes, right.
But I have waited for Ms. Taube. And the time to meet Ms. Taube with your lawyer is not during the court hearings. It is before you walk into court.
Your Honor, I would say, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I was in the bathroom for 45 minutes because of my ostomy. I was not able to meet with Ms. Taube or Mr. Frisco until 9:45. If the court recalls, I was not in the courtroom during the period of time that the court was going on. It's not Ms. Taube that has was not here. She was here on time. I was not here on time because of my ostomy.
I understand that, counsel, but again, it's important that Ms. Taube meets with you before court so that you will have an opportunity to explain the possible outcomes or the plea or the whatever arrangement or conversation that you've had with the state. So I am not inclined to give you another court date because I'm just not inclined to do that any longer. Trial date, it is set for trial. She can either be ready the morning of trial or not be ready, but it's going to trial.
Regardless of if she enters a plea?
Counsel, I'm not continuing it beyond the trial date. So if she's going to plea, she can do it the morning of the trial.
Is the
but
state willing
it's
to
either plea that morning or it's trial.
Is the state willing to make the same recommendation after this morning?
I'll probably be making the same recommendation because nothing will have changed. So.
Okay. So I'm letting the court know we'll be ready on the 6th to resolve the case either by trial or by plea. Ms. Taube will, I believe, will be entering a plea that morning, and the state's going to make a recommendation that we're going to join and ask the court to consider.
Okay. All right, Ms. Taube, please meet Ms. Taube. Ms. Taube, please meet with your attorney before you walk into court for the trial. Do you understand?
I totally understand. I believe Mr. Mason just explained to you.
I don't need, that's all I asked. Meet with your attorney before court, because on that date, it is set for trial. No more continuances beyond that date.
Okay, and just to be clear, Your Honor, it's case number 0115CT2955 that's set for trial. The other three cases will be noticed for pretrial conference for 11/29. They're
Your Honor,
not
if
set
we
for
could-
trial.
Can we have them all brought to
Sure.
court so that we can
We
resolve them
can
on
do
the
that.
6th?
We can
Thank
have
you.
them all brought to court.
Thank you.
Okay? All right, court's adjourned.
Your Honor, I have
Oh,
two
yes.
other